Have you ever been forced to do something knowing you're going to fail? Have you ever wondered what the point of anything up to the conclusion was if it all amounted to pretty much nothing? Well, that summarizes my experience with the 100 Lines conspiracy route relatively well. I'll give it its flowers and admit it was really interesting, diving into an aspect of a character that never really gets focused and turning those features into a plot point that had me hooked. But then, the choices happened. If you don't know, the 100 Line is called that because, well, there's 100 endings, and because there's 100 endings, it's safe to say that not all of them are going to be hits, and that especially applies to this route. You can tell that it was only used as a way to reach the 100 ending quota rather than being well thought out, satisfying conclusions. It got to the point where I was so bombarded by the amount of meaningless choices I had to make, it took me out of the plot entirely. Safe to say, I don't like this route, but I did find it incredibly funny, which I think is better. So with that, we're officially getting close to the end of the game. This is the 100 Lines conspiracy route. That's Gaku. Okay, yeah. Anyway, time to save Kurara. And we let the cutscene play out because I think I deserve this much. Do you think she absorbs the milk too, or...? Oh, he gets a grave. Oh, man. If only... It could have just been a stick, by the way. And because of my decision, Gaku, Kyushika, and Darumi were dead. All because of me. He'll be fine. He'll be alright. There's no need to worry about Veshnas. With her recuperating from her wounds, I suspect she won't be attacking again for a while. There's no handy-dandy tech like the Revival-matic on their side after all. Come on, have a drink and put it all behind you. Anguish and sadness will only further hinder you. He's right talking to me at times like these. You have to drink like your life depends on it. It's nice to have you back. Why am I the one still alive? Oh, they both have their moments? Gaku and Kurara? Sure. Kurara? Am I crazy in just guessing? I'm just gonna leave it out there, but that this is gonna go nowhere just like the Gaku thing. Does anyone here who consider Marco their best friend? I look to my left, no one. I look to my right, no one. But I look inward, and my heart is raising its hand. It's me. I was Gaku's best friend. I drank milk with him. When a beloved character dies, it has a negative effect on everyone around them. So it's a small mercy that I was an unpopular loner like Marco who died instead. This is true. This is true. All 5 Gaku fans will be very angry at this, but this is true. How freaking dare you? I've had enough of your screwed up logic. Takamaru? There's not a single one of us here who's not important. Every single one of these guys is my best friend. Oh yeah, you talk to Gaku like that? You ever try ranking them again, I'll beat the crap out of you. Well, aren't you cool? The dramatic speech sounded pretty tough, but is that really how you should be speaking to your commanding officer? You threatening me? Come on, cut it out, you two. No, keep going. Punch him in the face. I want you both to win and both to lose. Don't encourage them. They're kind of drugged out right now, man. I've been thinking for a while now that your attitude needed addressing, Yokushiji. You need to remember your place here. Don't brainwash him, please. What, you gonna set off my bomb? Go ahead, do it. I dare ya. What a horrible racket. I'm back, everyone. Ava should be ready to go by tomorrow. Huh? Oh, this is... I like this. This is a cool CG. I fuck with this. Takamaru has been having good CGs. Having just entered the cafeteria, Nigo left between Siri and Takamaru to try to break them up. No more fighting! Shut up! Takamaru slapped Nigo away, never taking his eyes off Siri. What? What if this is how Nigo dies?
Uh-oh.
That sounded pretty bad.
Now you've done it.
Are you alright? This is what they did to Ato in the lab. And that's how he came out the way he did. Oh no. Gee. What's a gi? Takamaru bowed his head low in apology. I can't believe I broke my code of never hitting women or children. Oh, but I'm not a woman or a child. What, really? I just assumed you were one or the other on the inside. And Sirei? My bad, I got a little too worked up. I'm gonna turn in and cool off. I guess I went a little too far as well. Oh, they apologize. Takamaru's gonna come back and be brain dead. Following their lead, the rest of the group regained their composure too. We decided to call it a day there. Alone in my room, I found myself once more haunted by Gaku's last moments. I don't regret my decision. I leaned against the roof rail and took in the cool breeze. I felt my weary heart become a little lighter. I'm Takumi Sumino, leader of the Special Defense Unit. Yeah, you are. I can't be wallowing in the past. Is this a Nigo route? No way. I wanted to talk to you about something.
Huh?
About what? Nigo. Well, Nigo looked around as Takamaru. The longer this game goes on for, the funnier it is. As if he was making sure the coast was clear before continuing. First of all, I'm not Nigo. Oh, okay. I'm a completely different AI, just borrowing Nigo's body. What? Are you okay? That blow to the head earlier might have been worse than I thought. Please, I'm being serious. Okay, I'm listening. Whether he's of sound mind or not, I should at least hear him out. You say you're not Nigo, you're some different AI. Please explain to me in a way that I can understand. Thank you, I'll do my best. To put it plainly, I represent the anti-Exodus faction. What? You and your friends don't need to fight anymore. Our objective is to send you all to the artificial satellite as soon as possible. What? First of all, you may call me Goto. Yo, like, the strongest. This is where he went. This is where he went after the series ended. Oh, where have you been? Yo, Imo! The important thing is that I'm an AI created by the Anti-Exodus faction. And can I assume that the Anti-Exodus faction is what the name implies? Yes, you can. Are you a fucking idiot? The Anti-Exodus faction stands against the Exodus Project. We hold opposite ideals to Sirei and Nigo. The people on the artificial satellite aren't all unified. Some support the Exodus Project while others oppose it. They say we don't need to prolong our lives or find prosperity, and that we should instead accept our fate and perish. Perish? Is humanity in danger if they continue to live on the satellite? Yes, just as planets have lifespans, so does the artificial satellite. The Exodus Project came about because some feared the satellite could not support humanity for much longer. Some estimate it will only last another 200 years. I think that's fine. Like, guys, the people that are there are gonna die anyway. At that rate. So, like, why do we care? Right? What he's saying makes sense so far. I was hidden inside Nigo in order to realize the anti-Exodus faction's goals. My mission was to take over Nigo's body when the time was right and try to persuade you all. Wow, you did a shit job at exactly that. For every route that's not this one. When the time was right, what makes now the best time to do it? I'm ashamed to admit that I was supposed to take over this body much earlier. However, Nigo's internal security system was much stronger than anticipated. At one point, I thought I'd never be able to take over. And it seems I wasn't successful the previous 100-day iteration. But there was a moment yesterday when Nigo's CPU experienced a large amount of stress. Oh, It must have been when Takamaru whacked him. I seized the opportunity and took over his body. I see. Oh, please! There's no need to support this barbaric Exodus project. Stop fighting the invaders and come back to the artificial satellite with me! That's easier said than done. Well, I heard him out at least. But there's still a possibility this is just Nigo bugging out from hitting his head. How are we supposed to get back to the artificial satellite anyway? We have an escape pod at second to last Defense Academy. It was put there in secret, just like I was hidden away inside Nigo. If you use that, you won't even have to wait for day 100 to leave for the satellite. Did we know that? Or is this just convenient for this route? This is just made up? Okay, cool. Wait, hold on a minute. If I can go back to the artificial satellite with Nozomi, then I don't really have a reason to fight. But that's not the issue here. If by fighting we can ensure that success of the oh my god. If by fighting we can ensure the success of the Exodus project, if there's a chance we can fulfill humanity's wishes, then I want to see it through. How admirable. We don't need to support the pro-faction. You've just been brainwashed by them and forced to fight. You're not fighting of your own volition. I don't think you were supposed to reveal that just yet. Hold on, what are you talking about? Well, here's an example. Gaku Marco, who died yesterday, came from a group home. An orphanage, if you will. Did they reveal that that isn't real? In this, I would have been so heated. I would have been so pissed. He had complicated feelings about his upbringing, but he loved his foster siblings. He fought so he could see them again. So what? What if I told you that his memories of his family were tampered with through brainwashing me better than they were? I would have been so heated if this is how I learned about it. Kako's a goat, saving me from such a fate. Takumi, are you okay? My brain's feeling a little fuzzy. You poor thing, it's the brainwashing. In addition to implanting a reason for you to fight, you've been brainwashed into fully submitting to Siri's control. This is true. This is not riffing. What are you talking about? Siri would never do something as barbaric as brainwashing us. That's precisely what he'd do! Although I suppose there's no point in trying to convince you in your current state. But I have this for you. More red pills! Oh, casual routes. Your legacy lives on. Siri brainwashed me? There's no way that's possible. I might be able to prove it by taking this pill. If my feelings towards Siri don't change after taking the pill, that would prove I was never brainwashed. Maybe. Maybe. Take the red pill? I have been falling down the conservative pipeline recently. But I think I've gotten out of it. Or maybe I haven't. I think Andrew Tate is making a comeback. I'll take the pill. I took the pill from Goto and put it in my mouth. So? Well, I think my stomach feels a little warm, but that's it. That's not what I mean! Has your head stopped feeling fuzzy now? Oh, it has. I actually feel a little sharper than before. You see, you were brainwashed by Siri to further the Pro-Exodus Project faction's cause. Brainwashed, deceived, and manipulated to fight. How do you feel about that statement? It sounds pretty accurate to me. Good. Okay, good. Alright. Your original brainwashing is probably still in effect. How many times are we gonna say brainwashing? You mean the one that created a reason for me to fight? Yes, the same one that I explained was given to Gaku. Like making you feel that the family you hated was actually important to you, for example. The reasons all of you were given to fight were twisted by brainwashing. And you're still under that influence. The reasons you believe you have to fight were all put inside your head by the pro-faction. So just like Gaku, the reason I fight Is it possible? She's not actually important to me after all? Oh, brother. Because if what he says is true, and the reason I fight... if he tells me what I think he's going to tell me, there's a chance I'll shut down completely. I won't be able to fight or run or even stand anymore. I suppose avoiding the truth is a valid option as well. But your fear suggests that you believe what I'm telling you. Does that mean you'll join me and support the anti-Exodus faction's cause? What should I do? Is this another choice? Should I work with Goto in the anti-faction? Oh no. Oh my god. Sure, why not? Diamond wasn't kidding. Ending slop. Oh, I was hoping you were wrong. Yes, I'm in. I believe you when you say we've also been brainwashed into fighting by Sire. No, thank you, thank you, thank you. But what can I do to help? Just go back to the artificial satellite and the escape pod at the second campus like you asked? Is there anything else I can do? Yes, there is. That's why I approached you first. What I want to ask you to do is persuade everyone else. I guess. There's also something else I need to do in the meantime. What's that? You remember I told you there's an escape pod at the other academy? It will need some fixing up before it's usable. So if you can work on getting the others on board while I'm working on that, then we wouldn't lose any time. An efficient little solution, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Thank you. Anyway, here's something to help you persuade them. Takumi Sumino, drug everyone. Go to hand me some more red pills. What the, oh, is everything just red? With them a whole stack of red envelopes. Are these the same as the pill I just took? Yes, give them to anyone who you think could have received the same more recent brainwashing as you did. Okay, what about these envelopes? You're open-minded, so you believe me. But that won't necessarily be the case with everyone else. If anyone is skeptical, you can hand them in the envelope instead. Each one contains background intel about the Special Defense Unit. No hints about their brainwashing-induced reasons to fight. Just hints? Why not the full details? You're really asking me that when you were too scared to ask me the details about your case? Okay, point taken. Anything too specific could be overwhelming. I suppose there's kindness in holding back. Just so you know, there are 12 envelopes. One for each survivor, excluding Ava. I put yours in there too if you ever want to learn about the full truth about your own brainwashing. Let me guess, that's also going to be a choice. Thanks, but I doubt I have it in me to open it before I get back to the satellite. Anyway, we'll be launching the escape pod in 3 days. Please get everyone on board by then. Okay, but... What? Good heavens, what was that for? Did you just say 3 days? Dude, were you expecting this route to be long? So I need to persuade everyone in 3 days without Sirei finding out. I'm sure you can do it. Who do I start with? Is this another choice? It can't just be anyone. There's a definite possibility that this decision will make or break this whole plan. I need to just go. The person most likely to hear me out is... Wow. Wow. And I thought romance was bad with this. Hiroko Kurara? Yeah, let's just go Hiroko, man. What is it you want to talk about so badly? You're creeping me out. Please, just stay cool and hear me out. We don't have to fight anymore. We can just run away. Together. Forever. If you're not joking, then I can safely assume that you finally lost your mind. No, look at this red letter. It's super cool and awesome. Read it. And then come with me. The artificial satellite will live her days happily. I'm not joking, and I'm not crazy. Actually, I feel like that would be an interesting ending. You leave the planet early, right? And then you go back, but the pro faction people will be like, yo, what the fuck are you guys doing here? And then maybe there will be a route where we're on the artificial satellite. 100 line 3? Kodaka, that's a DLC right there. Thoughts on that? A crazy person wouldn't be aware that they lost their mind anyway. Please, just hear me out. I looked Hiroko directly in the eyes. She in turn glanced directly back at me, or glared directly back at me. Is it working? Okay, cool. Fine, let's hear it. I relayed everything Goto had told me the day before. She noted that her head was in a daze, just like mine was, so I had her take the pill. Once she did, her mind seemed to become clearer. It seems I have no choice but to believe you. That said, she still appeared reluctant to accept all of it. The anti-Exodus faction are brainwashing to give us a reason to fight, the secondary brainwashing to make us obedient to Seirei, and the escape pod at second to last defense academy. One by one, Hiroko came to terms with all these assorted details. What can I say? I'm good at making the right decisions. And lastly, here. No need to force yourself to read it, I'm just giving you the option. Did you look at the clue about your brainwashing in your envelope? Nah, I got cold feet, and I figured it wasn't really necessary. You pathetic coward. Yeah, is what I like to say, but I'm not looking at mine either. Oh, okay. For roughly the same reason. With that, Hiroko tossed the envelope she just received onto her desk. We should start discussing what we're going to do from here. But would you give me a moment alone first? Sure, but why? There's something I need to think about. It shouldn't take long. Go wait for me in your room. Okay. Decide your destiny. Wait for Hiroko or don't wait for Hiroko. Not even 10 minutes had passed before I heard my doorbell ring. It's open. Hey! What's up? Hey there, Sumino. Just wanted to check how you're doing. What are you doing here? Oh, you know perfectly well. Why play dumb now? Fine, if you're gonna force me to say it, you were sold out. Sold out? Who would do that? No, I suppose it goes without saying. Hiroko. She must have been pretending to believe me and asked for time to think so she could report me to Seirei. I don't think so. It wouldn't have been too hard for her to pretend to swallow the red pill to trick me either. No, okay, never mind, she did. Damn it. I want a do-over. No, she did. She straight up did. Oh man, Hiroko. Oh! Ending 17 conspiracy round. Plans exposed. Okay, you know, that's a very fitting name. Oh my God. Dude, this is... Are you kidding me? Okay, man. You know... Nah, let's just continue on here. We'll come back to the others. Take the red button. No, I won't. I won't. You can't make me! For all you have to say about Seirei, you're pretty sketchy yourself. And there's no telling what that pill will actually do to me if I take it. Those are pretty natural suspicions, don't you think? Well, your argument is quite sound. It's exceedingly right-minded and super-duper reasonable. But sound arguments won't change the world around you. Huh? Like, whatever, man.
Don't think less of me for this.
Sure.
But if you don't have any intention of leaving the pro faction, then I can't let you live.
Wow. Jumping the gun much? Ending 15. A fair point. Help the anti-Exodus faction? No, I don't want... Is it... It's gonna be the exact same CG. I can't let you live. I can't help you. What? Why not? Don't you believe me? No, it makes sense, and normally I would believe you. Then why? I want to believe all this meant something. I want to believe Syria has been supporting us all this time, and that my reason for fighting hasn't just been one big mistake. What a sound effect. Goto gave a condescending laugh and a golf clap before speaking. You pass. Huh? The anti-Exodus faction, the brainwashing, was all a complete lie. I told you about the opposition forces to test your loyalty, Miss Asumino. You see, there's still a chance that there's a spy hidden among the special defense units. Seriously? That's all this was? Then he's gonna turn around. I was less than amused at being tested like this. Well, I'm glad it was all a lie, at least. Truly glad, in fact. Okay, didn't turn around, but yeah, it still got tased. Are you really that gullible? Moments like these really make you, it really makes you realize, like, they did not have these 100 endings planned. Ending 16, just a test? If I have to see this decide your destiny again, I might lose it. Kurara. I guess. I was unironically insulted by this. Oh my god, man. I can't believe it. Maybe I should go to Kurara first. She seemed pretty down when I spoke to her yesterday. It's not like her to show her true feelings like that. Why am I the one who's still alive? Oh, so this actually goes somewhere. Okay, that's interesting, I guess. A twinge of guilt crept into my heart, but my personal feelings were of no concern at that moment. What do you need to talk about so badly that you come to my room uninvited? If it's some mundane drivel, I'll tear the skin right off your face. It's starting off on a strong note, I see. Yeah. Kurara, we don't have to fight anymore. We can just run away. Huh? If this is a joke, it's even more lame than I expect from you. I'm serious. What? And that's supposed to make me believe you? Please, just hear me out. I look Kurara directly in the eyes. She in turn glared directly back at me. Tell me everything. Yippee! It all sounds pretty far-fetched. Yeah, I know, but I believe it. I want you to believe it too if you can. I want you to trust me so we can go back to the artificial satellite together. I refuse to admit this is Kurara's route. No. She shares a route. She gets moments in Slasher. She gets her moments in romance. She gets her moments. I refuse to admit that she has a dedicated route because then this would be it, and that is not happening. That is not happening. Kurara will get her own route along with Takamaru and along with an additional Doremi one in the DLC. I'm not delusional. It's going to happen because Kodaka never fails me, just like he's going to release 2x2 in the summer. I know these things. I want you to trust me so we can go back to the artificial satellite together. But you must understand, as a proud daughter of the Osuzuki clan, I could never run away, no matter the... No, it can't be. Kurara's expression clouded over mid-sentence as if she just realized something. That apprehension seemed to stoke my own feelings of guilt, but I pressed ahead all the same. If your pride as an Osuzuki is what's making you fight, then maybe that's part of the brainwashing they did to you. The real Osuzukis might not be the prominent family that Kurara believed them to be. This might cause some existential dread. Here, in case you need it. I was told it contains a clue about your brainwashing. A clue? Yeah, they said a straight explanation would be too shocking. Alright, so I'll take a look. Hand it over.
Karo snatched the envelope from my hand. You're gonna open it? Of course, naturally, I'm scared, but I would be simply miserable living with the possibility of that which I hold most dear being fake. I can't have that haunting me forever. If what's in here can dispel that misery, there's a chance I'll have to take. You're one tough girl. Of course, I'm Ino Suzuki after all. I will be until I open this envelope anyway. With that sharp remark, Kurara opened the envelope. Inside was a single sheet of paper which she cast her eyes over intently. What's it say? It's about my father. It says he died 5 years ago. Yo, I love how we're just lying about everything. Yo, Goto is just a prominent liar, man. He's crazy. The one thing that's kept me fighting up to this point has been my pride as Ino Suzuki. And according to this note, all of that was a lie. My father's been dead for 5 years and I forgot about the fall of the Osuzuki family. No, I was made to forget. About that envelope. Was there anything else in there besides the stuff about your father's passing? Well, this piece of paper here is a copy of his death certificate. We're faking everything. This Goto you told me about, could be making it all up. He is! He is! Genuinely, how do you know so much about the backstories and make these but not know the backstories are? It's really just a matter of choosing who to trust. I suppose so. Yes, I understand. That's why I'm choosing to trust you, Takumi. Let's go! Should I be happy about this? You are? I don't like it, but it seems like there's some credibility to what you've told me. If there's a chance we can go home without fighting, I want to hold on to it. I just feel a kind of regret holding me back. If I believe you and we choose to stop fighting and run away, then the others who died, what was the point of their sacrifice? Their deaths will have been in vain, won't they? It's all the Chinese counterintelligence. It's always the Chinese. Are you fucking kidding me? What I didn't even, what led up to it? What? Oh, now I feel insulted. Oh, now, this one's actually baffling. dot, or no. You know what? I give up. Hey Siri, flip a coin. Or don't. Hey Siri. Hello? Hey Siri. Siri gave up. Siri doesn't want anything to do with this. Hey Siri, flip a coin. What's happening? Hey Siri. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Is my phone glitching out? Hey Siri. Flip a coin. Tails. Thank you. Oh my god. Why was it doing that? This route was giving Siri a fucking brain aneurysm. Like, what's going on? They weren't in vain. What do you mean? I thought it was gonna be smooth sailing. I was struggling there. I mean, you're all alive because Gaku died, aren't you? So because I'm alive, Gaku's death wasn't in vain. The only purpose for his life was to keep me alive. Is that what you're saying? No, that's not what I meant. Then what did you mean? What train of thought derailed you into thinking you can tell me their deaths were anything more than senseless tragedies? If you're just saying whatever you think sounds right to fit the mood, I'll end you here and now. I'm sorry, that wasn't very considerate of me. Is this a bad end? Am I dead? But even if my logic doesn't hold up, I still don't want to admit that their deaths were pointless. I don't want them to have died in vain. I feel the same way. Oh, let's go! Siri, good job. I don't want them to have died in vain. That's why I've decided to keep fighting. Huh? That's the only way I can truly honor their memories. All this talk about their sacrifice allowing us to sneak away to the artificial satellite, about how their spirits live on with us. No matter what, I refuse to talk myself into that kind of self-deception. I'll fight, and I'll win. I'll get through these 100 days. Then only then, I'll be able to finally say that their deaths weren't in vain. And when I die, I'll be able to look them in the eyes in the afterlife. Oh, you think Gaku's in heaven? Aww. But...
No ifs, ands, or buts about it!
okay, well... at least this route gets cool CGs, right? I failed to persuade Kurara. But somehow it seemed like this wasn't the wrong choice. It felt like we were on the right path after all. What is... I'm getting kind of sick of it. That was such a good moment for Kurara. And then it just ends like that. Dude, I can't believe the Kurara moment where we're like, I hope their deaths aren't meaningless, and, you know, bonding over that is considered the one that doesn't allow you to progress. That's crazy. Yo, Kodaka, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to disagree with you here. Cause I know you said, like, hey, you don't have to get all 100 endings. You can get one and just leave it at that. And as long as that satisfies your experience, then that's okay. Okay, I understand why you said that. I have to disagree with you because this route is in the game. You can't look me dead in the eye and be like, yeah, doing this route will satisfy you. What is bro blabbing about? Timeline looks like the Shichi Shido, so it does. Holy, oh my god, holy throwback. I couldn't find any significance in their deaths. In a sense, their deaths were nothing but the unfortunate result of their being manipulated. That was a much more cold-hearted way of putting it, but it was closer to how I really felt about it. Don't just stand there with that dopey look on your face. Say something. Sorry. Well, I'm glad that you didn't give me some half-assed positivity at least. What do you mean? Part of me wanted to cling on to anything that would gloss over this whole situation. If you'd said something carelessly optimistic, it would have been way too tempting to get on board with it. But your silence just now let me know it's okay to feel this despair. I'm glad. I see. Can you give me 30 minutes to myself? Sure, but why? Take a wild guess. I don't want you to see me cry. Aww. I'm going to think about how my father's probably dead and the Osazuki clan with him. And I also think about our friend's meaningless deaths while I'm at it. Right. When I'm done crying, I'll place my trust in you and we can start thinking about what we can do from here on. I just need a little time. I understand. Thanks. Jeez, just let it end, man. I waited for Kurara in my room. Just as the 30 minutes were up, Kurara arrived at my room. Pardon the wait. Are you okay? Of course, who do you take me for? Though I guess I should probably drop the smug act from here on out. Now that my father's dead, the proud Osazuki name has died with him. I think you can keep it up if you want. Even if the Osazuki family is no more, you're still the same proud Kurara Suzuki as before. What? Nothing. I was simply impressed you were able to offer a few half-decent words of encouragement. I'd brace myself for you to rub salt in my wounds with some insincere inanities. Don't talk as if I were some kind of psychopath. We got some more slop ready for you. Don't say that, man. Maths has got me working. The more I think about it, the more this seems like a game that's impossible to win. Yeah, I hear that. There's just not enough time, and keeping things out of series notice is a tall order, too. If we fail to persuade even one of them, they'll probably go right to Sirei and tell him what we're up to. Should we just give up? Say what? I'm kidding. Well, half kidding. There's a notable disparity between our goals and the obstacles in our way. Even without Sirei keeping an eye on us, 2 days will be a tight window to convince everyone. To start with, we need to do something about Sirei. What kind of something? I don't know, kill him? Who knows? The only thing that comes to mind is smashing him to pieces. Huh? Huh? I mean, what else were you expecting, man? Smash him to pieces.
Ah.
It's not an option, right? I suppose so. Yes, that might work. At first I thought it would be too dangerous, not to mention against the rules, but desperate times call for desperate measures. And series rules are a bunch of hogwash anyway. If we destroy him before we persuade the others, we won't need to worry about anyone blowing our cover if we fail to convince them. We can even bring anyone we don't convince to the artificial satellite by force if we have to. It's more than satisfactory. So what do? The clock's... Another choice. The clock's ticking, we need to act fast. I'm more than fine with taking him out, but... I'll leave the final choice to you. Well, in that case... Ah! Get me out of here! Get me out! I'm sick of it! I'm sick of it! I'm sick of it! I'm sick of it! Please! Which one's the bad ending? Chances are this one. I just feel like destroying Syria to stop fighting would come to no good in the end. You're going to start spouting that soft-hearted drivel now? Sorry. That said, it is true that ending things peacefully will be our best option. Alright, we'll come up with another solution. Let's give it some more thought. Oh my god, we're not even trying anymore. Nothing occurred to either of us. Look, man, if you're gonna... If this is an ending, just end it, okay? We've got nothing. Just let me give it a little more thought. I still didn't want to commit something as dangerous as destroying Sire. Oh my god. My eyes are bleeding. You still haven't thought of anything, have you? I told you, we're not destroying Sire. Fine, do as you please. With those parting words, Kurara left the room. Or so I thought. I looked to see Kurara standing stock still in the open doorway. What happened? I believe I should be the one asking you two that. Uh-oh. Sire. Well, whatever the case may be, it doesn't change what I need to do. Ending 19. Out of ideas. Oh, yeah? Oh, that really describes this route perfectly well. Look at this. It really is the fucking... What's its face sword? Shishito sword. Look at that. It's perfect. Destroy Sire? I guess. Alright, let's destroy Sire. I don't think we have any other choice. Fine by me. It's just the kind of shake-up this place could use. But destroying him won't be a simple matter. Maybe we should take a page out of that lunatic Ato's book? If I recall correctly, he actually managed it in your last timeline, didn't he? He asked to speak with Sire alone with the rest of us when the rest of us were sleeping under the guise of learning how to use Hemoanima. And once he did transform, he immediately used his class weapon to destroy Sire. Man, Ato was really smart for that, by the way. We did not give him enough credit for that. Yeah, and he pulled it off in my previous 100 days. Siri did blow Ato up when he made his move, but the revival magic brought him right back to life. He showed up afterwards feigning ignorance about the whole incident. And of course, we need to come up with some sort of setup. We'll only get one shot at this. The problem is, what should that setup be? Siri's going to be much more cautious of us calling on him now than he was back when Ato did.
Huh?
Who is it? It's me, Nigo. There's something I'd like to talk with you about. May I come in? I guess. Decide your destiny. Let him in. Don't let him in. He said Nigo, but should we assume it's really Goto? Nigo can't have come back somehow, can he? What color is the envelope? Oh, what's this now? Some kind of password? Someone on song lyrics, perhaps? A chill ran down my spine. For whatever reason, Nico's original personality seemed to have reasserted itself. Sorry, it's just my little joke. The envelope is red, and so is the pill.
Hey!
So not funny. Don't even joke, lad. Oh, then pardon the intrusion. Oh, I wish that was a choice. That would have been so funny. Oh, Kuraro Suzuki, does this mean... Yeah, I won her over to our side. We were just planning on how we were going to persuade the others to get on board as well. So you're Goto. So it's your fault that my brain is at its boiling point right now. Oh my, sorry, I know all too well that I'm asking the impossible. Let's put that aside. You have something you wanted to talk about? Actually, I only mentioned that as an excuse to come visit you as Nigo. It's entirely possible that someone could have seen me come here after all. What I really wanted was to come and check on how your efforts were going. I assume Kuraro is the only one you've managed to persuade so far? Yeah, so far at least. But what are you doing here? You said you'd be at second to last Pets Academy running maintenance on the escape pod. That should be plenty to keep you busy. Can't you leave the persuading to me? Or is the maintenance finished already? Oh, I must not have told you. The escape pod maintenance is all performed remotely. So I'll be here at the school the whole time until departure. Uh-huh. Back to the subject persuading everyone. Do you think you could do it in a day or two? No, at least not if we do everything above board. Above board? Yeah, so we figured destroying Siri might make the job more feasible. You'll destroy him? Convincing everyone without him noticing will be difficult. No, frankly, it'd be straight up impossible. That being the case, we thought it might be best to take Siri out of the equation first. I see, so that's your move. It's such a clever strategy. I'm not sure why I didn't think of it before. Because you're dumb as bricks, bro. Kuraro's plan certainly sounded like the most natural approach. Will you do it? Of course. It should really be me taking care of everything, so I'll do whatever I can to help. I swear by the name of the anti-Exodus faction. That doesn't bode well. I'll make this operation a success. Goto pretending to be Nigo would soon lead Sire here. He'd tell him that something crazy had happened in the cafeteria and to come quickly. When he got here, I would be waiting for him. I'd be in my class armor and ready to attack. Kuraro would be on standby in an empty classroom nearby, ready to deal with any unforeseen developments. Goto would give the signal to attack. Being the closest to Zero would be easiest for him to gauge when he let his guard down. It seemed like the perfect plan. Other than the fact that I didn't really want to destroy Sire. But I'd have to set those feelings aside. The door opened. So what the heck's going on here? You said there was some emergency in the cafeteria? Yeah. Someone spilled some cartons of milk over here. Wonder how that happened. Can you help me clean it up? Turn around, please. Suddenly, Goto looked my way. His eyes met mine from my hiding place in the shadows. Now, go. And on Goto's mark... Are you... Ah! The demons! I'm just gonna go for the bad endings all the time, man. Why? I committed to this plan, so I had to go through with it. I should have made up my mind a long time ago. But I was frozen, unsure if this was really the right thing to do. What are you doing here, Sumino? Nothing, man. Look, just tase me, alright? I know it's coming.
Why would you try to get the jump on your beloved commanding officer like this?
I have the high ground now, Sumino!
I'll gladly throw myself body and soul into taking you on.
That sharp retort from Sierra was the last thing I remember. From there, my memories completely and utterly faded clean away. This route would be so much better if it was just treated as one ending, by the way. Like, second scenario, Just one ending. Ending 20, faltering resolve. Is it almost over? Please. I'm sorry. What the? I wondered if it was like this for Ato as well. Deserved, 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 deserved. It was incredibly easy cutting Siri in half. But in the next instant... Does he blow up still? A mechanical sound rang out from my chest. Oh, right, because the same thing happened to Ato. Right, I forgot. He blew up and then revived. Got it, got it, got it. I blacked out on the spot alongside a fit of intense pain. I woke up to Kurara's voice and slowly realized that I was back in my room. Did it work? It sure did. You did splendidly. You split Siri clean in two. Then he activated the bomb in your chest and blew you into bits. The drone carried the pieces to the infirmary, and once you were reassembled, I brought you back here. You spent the night out cold, and now here we are. I've already cleaned up the mess that your blood and Siri's remains left behind, of course. Thank you, Kurara. We were going to meet up with the rest of the team in the cafeteria and try to persuade them to join us. Now that Siri was out of the picture, there wasn't any need to sneak around and talk to them one by one. I already told the others to meet us in the cafeteria at noon. It's almost that time now. We should get going. I just had to hope it would all work out, and yet that hope was a frightfully cold and detached one. What the hell, you two? You got some balls calling us all here and then showing up late last. Sorry. Never mind that. Just hurry up and tell us what you wanted to talk to us about. Judging from that timid expression of yours, Mrs. Sumino, it's something serious. Not to mention that it's so rare for you to be the one to reach out to us, Kurara. Right, I could understand if it was Takumi making the call. I simply took a little interest in how my slaves were doing, nothing more. Where are you calling slaves? Oh wait, where are Siri and Nigo? You must have called them here too, right? Nigo is busy with another task, so he's being excused. As for Siri, Kurara glanced my way. I took that as my signal to speak. Speak or don't speak. Okay, Siri's not coming. Or rather, he can't. He can't? Is he out on an excursion somewhere? I answered honestly. Last night I tricked Siri into meeting me and destroyed him. Just like Ato did in my previous timeline. What? Okay, fine. Because I can't have you meowing up a storm for the next hour. Say what? You destroyed him? I understand, it must be hard to believe, but it's the truth. If you like, I can show you his remains later. And you? Are you an accomplice to this, Kurara? Wait, hold on. What do you mean you destroyed him? Takumi, Kurara, have you gone crazy? Are you like Ato now? You must have had some reason, right? Well... I told everyone the events of the past 3 days, not holding anything back. Only Hiroko noted that her head was in a daze like mine had been. When I offered her one of the pills, she took it without hesitation. And lastly, here. Each member of the team had their own brainwashing concerning their reasons for fighting. I handed them all the envelopes with the clues about those reasons, all except Ava, of course. We already knew all about her brainwashing after all. Everyone else reacted to the envelopes in different ways. I don't think I'll look at mine. I'll pass as well. I ain't looking either. Feels like it won't be me anymore if I do. Some chose not to look at their envelopes, same as me. It can't be true. We needn't read more, Kaku. But this can't be. It has to be a lie. That's right. I mean, no matter how awful of an existence mine is guaranteed to be, this can't be part of it. Some opened their envelopes and were shocked at the contents. I just don't know what to think of this. It's so shocking, it actually makes me feel less queasy. To think there'd come a day when my soul would be denied like this. This isn't a work shoot, is it? And there were those who opened the envelope, but were at a loss from how unreal it seemed. Each had their own reactions, but they were all equally confused. I'm sure you all have different thoughts on this, Some of you might not even accept it, but I'm asking you to trust me. I want you to believe what I'm telling you so we can all escape together. The tense silence, held like a sheet of thin ice. Sorry, but... Nozomi began to speak, softly treading upon thin ice and forming the first cracks. I'm still only half convinced. That's a glass half full. We're close. It sounds so impossible that my reason for fighting was implanted in my mind. I still think it's worth believing in. The only way things can make sense is if I trust that what I know is real. Even so, even if my reason for fighting is a lie, I don't know if that means I should give up. If we give up now, wouldn't everything we've done here become totally meaningless? Not really, we've only been here for a month, it's true. Not wanting all our fighting to be pointless, not wanting to think all that we suffered through had been for nothing. I understand Nozomi's feelings painfully well. But because I understood, I knew exactly what to say. Everything we did. Whatever, man. Everything we did is pointless! Give up on your dreams! Kill yourself now! Yeah, it was pointless. Round of applause for Conspiracy Route, everyone. This is really fucking good. Whether or not it meant anything is something only we can decide. Well, in that case, I don't want it to mean anything.
My life, our lives, aren't lived for the sake of giving meaning to the past. It may be sad, and even unbearable at times.
I read this in a fortune cookie once, Nozomi. When you put it that way... Still, I won't force you. If any of you don't believe me, or if you still want to stay at this school and fight, that's fine too. Do whatever you feel is right. I went on to share the schedule that Goto had prepared beforehand with everyone. Anyone who wants to escape with me, meet me at the parking lot at 7 AM tomorrow. We take the school bus to second to last defense academy. Apparently there's an escape pod there. He's saying all this, and what if there's just not one there? What if Goto was just lying this entire time? But I could tell that not a single one of them wasn't going to show up tomorrow. I didn't have any solid basis for that belief, but I felt it in my gut. The gloomy atmosphere of despair that dominated the cafeteria was all the proof I needed. I'm Takumi Sumino, and this has been the Conspiracy Route. See you guys next time. I collapsed onto my bed as if my battery were completely spent. And just as I was about to let my consciousness slip away, what do you want? Who is it? It's me, Goto. I'm coming in. I heard from Kurara that you were able to thoroughly convince everyone. Thank you, truly. I'm glad I could count on you. How about on your side? Is the escape pod maintenance going to be finished in time? A cliche twist like the pod breaking down just as we're about to take off is something I can do without. You needn't worry about that. Leave it all to me. Once you get there, literally all you have to do is push a button to launch. Now we simply have to ride out the rest of time peacefully until tomorrow. And by the way, about Ava. I'll undo her brainwashing and leave her here on the planet, if that's alright with you. Yeah, sure. Of course, I'll be sure to do it right so she won't become an issue down the line. Yeah, that's not a problem. She was originally an enemy, and yet it wouldn't have felt right leaving her brainwashed like that. There may not have been any reason to bring her to the artificial satellite, but that didn't mean we needed to kill her. Then this really brings it all to the finish line. I'm really relieved. I thought for sure you'd bring up some more stuff I needed to do. Well, about that. Oh no, I've got a bad feeling about this. I do have one more request to ask of you, but I promise this will be the last one. What? Let's hear it. When you get to the artificial satellite, I'll need to apologize to all of you. I'm sure you'll be very angry when you hear what I've done, but I hope you allow me to properly apologize all the same. That depends. What do you want to apologize for? First and foremost, I should apologize to you personally, Takumi. You see, everything in those red envelopes was... At least you're honest. I didn't know whether what I was feeling was shock or outrage. But, on the other hand, everything else I told you was completely true. The memory experiments being conducted at Kamakura General Hospital, and the school being filled with technology based on that research. That's all undeniable fact. I'm sorry for tricking you, I really am, but I did it for your own good. The guilt from lying to me must have really gotten to Goto. He went on, talking more than he ever had before. Kill Goto. What choices did I have before me? 1. Believe what Goto is saying and forgive him. 2. Believe what Goto is saying but don't forgive him. 3. Don't believe what Goto is saying. 4. Give in to anger and destroy Goto. 5. Give up on escaping to the artificial satellite. Other than that... But what do those options matter at this point? It's fine. I'd already come this far. All I could do now was believe and forgive Goto. Doing that or returning to the artificial satellite was the only way my choices up to this point would finally pay off. Is this a satisfactory ending? Or is that what we're gonna get? Is it just Takumi and maybe Kurara? Wait, it was actually text. I thought you were doing a bit. No. It sure does sound like one, though. Brother, who went with you? Are you driving on your lonesome? We don't even know. We don't even know. Ending 22, conspiracy route. Lambs to the slaughter. I won't say a word, Nozomi. You know, I'm not gonna say a single word. Let's see what happens. I knew that I should tell everyone that it had been pointless, but I couldn't say anything because I understood how they felt after fighting all this time. On top of that, I didn't want to believe that it was all pointless either. You're staying quiet because you feel the same way, right, Takumi? You don't really want to accept that your reason for fighting is a lie and give up, do you? That's not... No, I know that's it. Otherwise, your face wouldn't look so pained this whole time. You didn't want to expose us to such a painful truth, but it was something you had to tell us all the same. That's why it's hurting you so much, isn't it? It's not like... I caught the lie before I could finish it. The lie about it not hurting, about doing what I did or didn't want to do. Because if I was being honest, I didn't want to give up the fight even now. Whether or not all these days up until now meant anything is something we have to decide for ourselves. I think if we wanted to mean something, we should keep fighting. It was only when Nozomi spelled it out like that I first realized the truth. Those were the words I had wanted to say all along. We should keep fighting. We don't have to run away. It felt like a light... It felt like a light was finally shining on the path I should walk. I didn't want to give up.
Oh dear.
Goto, what does that red button do?
I tried so hard to tell you not to fight. Why wouldn't you listen?
Everyone blows up.
How unfortunate. I didn't want to be the one doing the killing, but...
Oh, okay. Everyone dies. Alright, the everyone dies ending. Liar. That was awful. Look at it. Just look at it. Look at it and tell me like this was bound to be peak. Even like the quote-unquote true ending is shit, man. It ends on 0 words being said. Which I guess, oh, that's the point. It's supposed to make you feel like Like, oh, everything was. Are you really doing the right decision? Like, does this have meaning? Like, I don't. It's shit. It's shit. That's what it is. This is shit.